When it comes to personal finance, everybody is talking about savings. Everybody is talking about strategies on how to save, how to invest, how to spend. But nobody's talking about for those who are in loan. Nobody is talking about for those who is not in a place to save. If you have a loan and every time you come across a video about savings hack, you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel belong, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to talk about loan, how it's affecting your behavior, how it's affecting your emotions, what are the action steps you can take to pay off the loan. Yes, you have a loan right now, but let this be not the end of the story, but beginning of your success story. Imagine a version of you. You are the person that paid off all the loans and learned an important lesson about life that not many people get to learn. That is going to be an extraordinary thing. You have an enriching experience in your life that can convert you, transform you into a much bigger version of you, because you're about to change your life into someone that you have never dreamed of. A massive review of 34,000 people published in Clinical Psychology Review by Richardson, Elliott, and Roberts found out that people carrying problem debt are more than 3 times as likely to have a mental health disorder than people who aren't. If you have been quietly carrying this belief that you are the only person that can't get rid of the loan, can't get it together, please hear me out. You're not alone. You are one of the millions. And the weight you're carrying is not just financial, it's emotional, it's intellectual. The shame and guilt that comes in a version of thinking, I shouldn't have done that, there's something wrong about me, is not healthy. It's not helping you to pay off the loan. But let me tell you this, even though you acknowledge this or not, there is a huge guilt that maybe you're avoiding, maybe you don't want to hear. If you listen carefully with your chest, if you stay with your present and think, hey, guilt that's coming from the debt, let me look at you clearly, let me sit with you, and let me tell you, I am not you. You are just one chapter of my story. You are just a page in my very, very long book. And this is just a part of you that's trying to let you know, here I am, please help me, please see me, please acknowledge me. And if you can shift this lesson into a wisdom, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna turn into a much bigger and whole version of you haven't even dreamed of. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nauman. I am a finance mindset coach. I worked in accounting and finance field for 12 years in my life. I hold a chartered accounting degree from United Kingdom. I also have a CPA qualification from Mongolia. I worked in KPMG audit. I had an access to so many bank accounts because of my work in a bank, because of my work in KPMG, and I also hold portfolios of huge entities. So I'm very familiar with numbers, but at the same time, for the last 2 years, I've been having conversations with one-on-one people who are navigating through challenges in their life, navigating through finances in their life. And I'm going to share with you 5 steps you can do today to start your journey of paying off the loan, start your journey of becoming more capable, more potential chapter in your life. Before I share with you 5 things that you can do today, starting from today, to pay off the loan, I'm going to share with you how we are as humans act, operate, make decisions. Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking, I'm going to be in a huge loan. What actually happens is very small. You make one small decision, and you make another small decision, and you make third small decision. 1 week later, you're making another one, and it accumulates and accumulates. First time you're thinking about it, you're asking yourself, should I do it? And you still do it because of the desire, but maybe you don't have money then. And then you came up with the idea that, okay, I'm just going to loan it so I can pay it back. But it didn't happen. And then the loan that you owe has this interest that's working massively against you. So you are in this position of massive debt. That's how it happened. It's always a small decision at a time. But the good news is you can reverse it in exactly same way with small actions day by day. You're going to make small decision today, and you're going to make another small decision tomorrow, and in a week you're going to make another decision. And every time you make that small decision towards paying off the debt against the behavior, against your desire, you train yourself for the whole time, and then you're going to be so proud of yourself because you're making small steps to get to something amazing, to pay off all the loans. And one more thing I want to add is the number one reason why we spend so much money, why we do what we do, is because deep down inside, we're always seeking for validation from other people. Maybe it's in your core that you were always seeking for validation from your parents, from your close family members when you were growing up. And then you tried hard and it didn't happen. So you become the person that is unconsciously looking for validation. So you help people in different ways. Okay, let's move on to the 5 steps you can take today so you can reverse the effect and you can claim back the fullest and happiest and 100% authentic version of you. Step number 1, examine your spending. Not to punish yourself, not to judge yourself, not to feel guilty about it, but you have to look at it to see what is actually happening. The person that you love the most, and you're curious what is really happening. And the first step, I would say, just print it out. Go to your bank and print it out. That's all you do. Maybe for the last 2 months, for 3 months, or maybe just even a week. Just put it on the table, and that's all you do as the first step. Next step is look at the transactions for just 1 minute. Just have a glimpse of it. Just look at the numbers. There's a debit side, a lot of numbers, and a credit side, your income, just 1 or 2 numbers. Take a look at the numbers and the descriptions, number and the descriptions. Don't look at it for too long, just for 1 minute. Why you're doing it is because you're training your nervous system to do something more towards yourself. And when you start doing that's uncomfortable for you, that brings the emotion of fight and flight response, anger, avoidance, freeze, disappointment, you're triggering yourself, and then you just let it go. Let it go and tell to yourself, good job, I did it. Step number 3, examine your actions on the daily basis. You've taken a look at where the transactions go, what the descriptions are, and now you're walking through your life and looking at yourself from an observer perspective, thinking, oh, where's the desire to spend money? What is coming through your mind? What are the quick actions that you immediately want to do? Maybe there's too many papers on the table that makes you feel guilty and shameful, so you put it away. Just observe what's happening and observe how you're reacting to different conversations when you're having with other people in your daily life. Just be a kind, compassionate observer in your life. Step number 4, now that you know the desire you have, now that you observed your behavior, and now you have your bank statement ready, just try to allocate, okay, this money is going here, this money is going here, this is going here, and try to look at how the numbers can relate, and just look at it from a compassionate audit perspective and look at it, what is really happening. When I do auditing, I did auditing for 5 years. I never ever judge my clients, and because I don't really care, right? I don't care how much money they're making. I don't care how the money goes. I'm just curious. I'm like, oh, this happened, that happened. So try to apply this to your bank statement and seeing like, what's happening? I've been there. That's why it happened. So compassionate auditor eye. And step number 5 is pay back small portions. Whatever you can do today, maybe you can do $15 today, maybe you can do $50, maybe you can do more. Maybe you surprise yourself with paying back more. And it doesn't even matter how long it takes, because if we are building a habit of paying back, it doesn't have to be a huge number all at once. I've seen this from my clients all the time. There's a tendency to think it's all or nothing approach. It's always small step at a time. And I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I believe this brought you some hope. I believe this brought you some courage. And if you want to sit with me one-on-one, I want to hear everything you got to say, and I'll make sure I'll find something amazing about you so you can focus on what's great about you and have your attention towards the better version of you, not someone that's in loan, not someone who's in debt. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video.